Hey guys, it's Ryan.
And John, Watch Dads, coming at you.
I know it's been a while since we shot a video. Things have been a little crazy. But yeah, just wanted to talk about one of our favorite watch brands, which would be Tudor, and specifically the Black Bay 58. Mine is Black Bay Bronze 58.
Why don't you get that up a little closer?
All right,
man. Show a little detail.
All right.
Okay.
Actual Tudor band. The only thing I will say that's a pain in the butt about Tudor is that if you're looking for a factory band, they don't exist. It's not like Omega that you can go and buy an Omega branded band. It's been something that I've been looking to replace for a while, just to have this on a leather strap or just something different beyond the NATO. But that would be my only negative. I picked this up from a buddy of mine, actually. Paid $2 grand for it, which was a deal I couldn't refuse, obviously. But yeah, for what you get for the money, dome sapphire. What movement is this? This is
hang on.
Yeah, I forget off the top of my head.
It is an MT5402. It's a cost certified movement. I got the Black Bay 58 blue on black. I got this in 2018.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Get the sun glare. Right? Got this in 2018 from Joma Shop. For about 2,600, 2,800, something like that. But for entry level into the luxury market, I think this gives you a really good bang for your buck. Again, you got a Swiss-made watch with a lot of heritage behind it. A lot of cool features. You've got the unidirectional bezel. You've got the COSC certified movement. You got a 70-hour power reserve. You got a screw-down crown with detailing in the crown, if you can see that, with the Tudor rose. You've got decent lume on the pip and the indices. So again, also the Tudor strap, factory strap.
Yeah,
the Tudor badging.
You could find these on Joma Shop, Chrono 24, for right around between 2,800 and 3,200. Again, they're not as cheap as they once were. John said he paid, for brand new. What'd you pay? 26?
2680, something like that.
Yeah, and I paid $2 grand secondhand from a buddy of mine. So again, for the price, you really can't get much better than this for what it is.
200 meters water resistance, stainless steel case. It's 20 mil lug to lug, 39 mil steel case with a polished finish, at least for mine. Obviously that's bronze, so it's going to patina. So again, for Swiss luxury, at the entry-level price point, I really don't think you can discount Tudor and what they do for the market. So difficult to see. And they've got a lot of other watches too. So, you get the Rolex feel and look. You get the Rolex heritage for a fraction of the price point. No waiting game. No games to play at a dealer about buying stuff and staying in touch and waiting and waiting and waiting. So that's the cool thing about it. They're accessible. You can find, again, a lot of them on the gray market that are new with papers, boxes, at really good price points. And so,
speaking of the waiting game, we have a buddy of ours who just waited 3 years to get a Batman, finally got it. Worth it. What do you pay for it? 11.6?
Yeah.
11.6 retail, but they're still going between, what was gray market, 16 to like 20,000, depending on what it is. But yeah, not something that John or I are ever really interested in playing. Don't really want to wait 3 years for a watch or walk into an AD and try to throw money at them and then tell you, sorry, kick rocks. Again, great watch for what it is, and $3,000 price point if you're lucky, and you could pick them up on a secondary market. And I think they're 3,800 new, if I'm not mistaken, on Tudor's website.
Let's see. 4150.
4150. I forgot they had a price increase recently.
But you got all different colors. You got red. You got some black. You got the bronze. You got the Pepsi, the Coke bezel. You got the green and gold, the bronze. So you got a bunch of different colorways and strap variations. Again, really just I think a perfect watch for the price point. Certainly there's cheaper watches out there, and we've covered a lot of them, and they have their place in a collection, in my opinion anyway. But again, Tudor, I think, is really just a step above that luxury watch like brand. I think it's a step above, like, obviously Tissot. I think it's a step above Longines. I think it's just got a good heritage. and history behind it. You know, starting as sort of like the poor man's Rolex or the affordable Rolex at that time, sort of now like the cooler younger brother of Rolex. Yeah, and they continue to come out with new models, new colorways, and again, they're immediately accessible.
Yeah, we're not I guess of the caliber of the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 watch buying game, I guess you can call it. You know, I think our most expensive watch that either of us have ever spent.
Well, this is my most expensive.
Yeah, and I think I've spent about 3
on.
Maybe this is the most expensive.
By the way, not sponsored, but Diet Coke with lime. If you want to give us sponsorship or free case, I'm not picky.
Yeah, actually, you know what? You might be right. I think this is the most I ever spent on a watch was $2,000. So just to put it in perspective, that we're realistic collectors, and not to say we don't do well for ourselves career-wise, but you know, when you add kids, house, and all the other adult things that you have to pay for, justifying spending $10,000 on a watch is just not something. I'd rather buy quantity and quality. Not to say that you can't buy quality at that price level. Just it's just not what we're into at the moment. Not to say we won't be or will be. But yeah, I mean, put it in perspective, $2,600, most expensive watch. He's bought $2,000 for mine, from a buddy of mine, in cash. Yeah, and for what it is and what you're getting for the money, it's well worth it. And again, our purpose is to cover all avenues. You know, we did Filippo already, we did Brixton, we did a bunch of other brands that we have. Not to say we don't have Omega, Longines, Tudor. You know, it's just, I'd rather buy more than one watch. You know, get 2-3 watches for $1,000 rather than, you know, one watch for $5.
Yeah, I mean, listen, buy what you like. Obviously, there's a lot to choose from. There's brands that range, you know, from no-name Chinese junk for $5 or $6 on AliExpress, you know, to obviously the more elaborate, more expensive watches. But buy what you like. Buy in a bunch of different ranges. But if you want something that's a little bit more sophisticated, something that is a little bit more high-end, I think Tudor serves a really good purpose there. Again, it's a for where you can get them from. Even new, the price point is attainable for most people that are into watches. Even if you didn't have it lying around $4,000, that's a very attainable number to save up to and to save up for. And that's if you want a Black Bay. There's other models that they have, like the Ranger and other things that are certainly less expensive, but that's an attainable thing to strive for. And you know, it could be something that helps you elevate yourself in your watch collection. But it's also something that, again, is accessible. It's attainable for the average watch collector. And again, I think for your dollar for value, I don't think you can beat Tudor. When you add in the things like the history and the other things, the name recognition and stuff like that, certainly you can get a dive watch that's got more than 660 feet of water resistance and automatic movements and sapphire crystals. But again, with the heritage and like the history rolled into it, I think this is a great watch to elevate anybody's collection. It's accessible, and they're easy to get, which is like super important if you know, you're not into the back and forth of waiting for a dealer to give you a call and hope that something comes in. Yeah.
And again, this is all just our opinion, what we like. Ironically, we tend to both like this very similar things. You know, when he picked up his watch, I always wanted it, and then my buddy happened to have the bronze, but he wound up buying, I don't even remember the name of the 50 Fathoms he bought. Some special edition.
50 Fathoms. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, special edition 50 Fathoms, like it's in like gold bronze, and he's like, I don't need 2 bronze watches. And I said, if you sell it, let me know, call me, and I jumped on it. So again, John said it, buy what you like what you buy. But this is just our opinion. And
there's an honest shot. It's a 39, but it wears really well. It doesn't wear too big or too small. And again, it's not it's beautiful, but it's not so outlandish that it's going to turn heads and you know, put the spotlight on you. It's very understated. Even the bronze is very understated, and with the bronze you get that nice natural patina over time. So the more you wear it, it's gonna
show you what that looks like a little bit.
It's going to change up and get that weathered look.
Yeah. And then obviously you could always clean this and have it polished, but I never did. I always liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. You know, as long as it doesn't turn green, I'm cool with it.
Yep. Solid case back, which, you know, I like a skeleton case back or expedition case back. This is solid. I'm not a watch expert, so I can't say that if you had an expedition case back, if you would have different water resistance or be able to get the COCS rating or the COSC rating. But yeah, that would probably be my only gripe with that, is the expedition case back. Other than that, I don't think there would be anything else I would change on this particular watch. Yeah.
Well, again, guys, thanks for always watching, tuning in. It's been like 7 months since we shot a last video. Like I said, things just got a little crazy with kids, family, life, travel. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully we'll be more consistent and regular. We have a lot of stuff planned and a lot of stuff in the pipeline. It's just a matter of us finding time and nailing it down to actually do it and share our opinion, you know, and what we like. Watches, we're both dads, hence the name of the channel. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so if you're new, like, comment, subscribe, share, help us build the channel and the network to people that like watches, and we will catch you on the next video.